My name's Joey, and this is my book report. We recently celebrated my Aunt Laura's 50th birthday. My mom and I got her a banner that showed what things used to cost when she was a baby. I was shocked how cheap things used to be. In 1974, a dozen of eggs cost 58 cents, a gallon of gas cost 42 cents, and a movie ticket was just $1.85. Today, those things cost way more. Why did things get so much more expensive? I just finished reading The Tuttle and the Creature from Jekyll Island and explain why. It's called Inflation. The book is based on The Creature of Jekyll Island by G. Edward Griffin that was published in 1994. The Tuttleton's version came out in 2015 and is written for kids ages 9 to 13 who want to learn about saving money, how banks work, and why prices keep going up because of inflation. Inflation is when the government prints too much money and prices keep going up. For example, in 2008, inflation was so bad in Zimbabwe, 1 trillion Zimbabwe dollars could not even buy a loaf of bread. The main characters in the story, Ethan, Emily, Grandma, and Grandpa Tuttle. The Tuttle's grandparents came over and took Ethan and Emily to the movies. Grandma Tuttle complained about how expensive it was. Grandpa said it's because of the creature. That night, Ethan heard his dad complain about the same thing. Grandma and Grandpa Tuttle are retired. They don't earn a lot of new money and have to live off what they saved. Because of inflation, their money is becoming less and less valuable. At the fair the next day, Emily asked Grandpa about the creature. Grandpa Tuttle said, "It's not actually a creature. It just acts like one. It goes around and increases the prices of goods and services." Grandpa Tuttle asked Emily, "Why do we use money? We can't eat it or play with it." Then Grandpa got up and brought a jar of honey over to the ticket counter. He asked the lady selling tickets if he could trade 2 tickets for a jar of honey. She said, "Ooh, I love honey, but I can't trade tickets for it." Grandpa said, "When we use money, we don't have to worry about finding someone who wants to barter with us. Makes trading a whole lot easier." Then Grandpa explained how kings started shaving off the edges of coins and stealing from other people. That is why we have little ridges at the edges of our coins. The only people who actually benefit from inflation are the government, because they print it to get more, and banks because of interest rates. Have you ever heard of the bank J.P. Morgan? Well, J.P. Morgan isn't just a bank, it's a person. And that day in 1910, he went to Jekyll Island and helped with the plot to print more money and cause inflation. The creature is something called the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve is not part of our government. The front of the book looks scary, but it's not a scary book. It's just complicated. My favorite part of the book was when Grandpa Tuttle asked the lady at the ticket booth if he could have 2 tickets for a jar of honey. I liked that part because it explained that money is just an object and you can't eat it or play with it. I thought it was cool how the book made a tricky idea like inflation easy for kids to understand. Thank you for watching.